Hello, Potato. Sure, it's still September, but remember how we started the Happy Hunt back in July? And I made reference then to the reason we were seeing Halloween stuff at the end of July all through August was because they were gonna put Christmas out in September, which is not technically true. I saw Sam's Club had stuff out in August, but it is now towards the end of September, like the last week of September. Should be last week of September when this comes out. And we are doing our first, technically, I mean, it's nothing holiday about it, but it's a holiday item, and it is a panettone. The, I guess, traditional Italian holiday cake. I know that, growing up, I only ever saw the things like in World Market or Cost Plus World Market back then, or maybe just been Cost Plus back then. And honestly, that's usually where we get them from, but the last couple of years, we've seen them popping up things like Costco and Sam's Club, and even in the normal grocery store. I want to say I've seen, I think Smart and Final has carried a Hershey's Panettone the last couple of years, which is surprisingly not bad. Now, I'm not a big fan of your traditional Panettones, or at least what I think are traditional, the ones that have like raisins in them. I'm not a huge fan of the raisin, so I'm not a huge fan of those, but a nice chocolate cream, hazelnut cream. I think one was like Giandia cream we had last year, which was really nice. But this one was an instant must buy. It is from De Milan Panettone Lemon Cream. Panettone with candied lemon peels filled with lemon cream. It's an Italian tradition. Now, I've never seen a panettone with, I think, lemon before. I don't think I have anyways. I know a few years ago there was like an Italian Easter cake that was very much, at least shared roots with the panettone. Or maybe it was the root pan, I don't know. They're definitely related to each other, they're cousins or something, that had candied lemon peel on it, and it was really, really good. And I'm hoping this will be something like that. Now, one of these sides is in English. I think, yeah, here it goes, this one. Chiostro di Saronno, Italian specialty. The Chiostro di Saronno, I probably mispronounced that, is an ancient Franciscan cloister located in the center of the town of Saronno. It is the home of our company and the place where we keep our prestigious recipes, created with passion to obtain high-quality products. We'll see about that. It picks up at our local Costco, 300 calories for one piece being 1/9 of the whole cake. 7% daily sodium. Pick up our local Costco. They're getting in all the Christmas stuff. They have the toys, which means more Lego, which is a nice thing. The advent calendars, mostly Lego and for some reason dog. Getting in some of the holiday booze, the eggnogs and stuff. And they had in Panettone, they had like a standard, like traditional Panettone, but then they had this. And not only this, lovely flavor, at least it sounds like a lovely flavor, comes in a cute little tin. Which meant, of course, going through to find one that wasn't bashed up. They're on a pallet. They're not handled exactly with care. So I had to carefully look through the stack to find the best looking Panettone tin, or Panettone. What we'll do with the Panettone after we're done, who knows? Probably nothing. It'll probably end up in the trash or donated to Goodwill, or maybe I'll put like blind box tat in it. Who knows? But I wanted to make sure it started out well because it had to look good for the camera. So how do we open this? Because I want to try, even though it's way too early for Panettone. It's still 90 degrees outside. I want to try our lemon cream Panettone. And I think we'll probably do a cut here until I find the end of this. All right, found the end of it now. Let's peel it open and see what Panettone goodness lays inside. Let's remove the lid, and there is our pan. So it's not much to look at. So the Easter one we had was all powdered sugar and stuff on top. And again, this looks just like a standard basic Panettone. This is not visually impressive. Let's get something to put it on. I kind of figured this is what we would be looking at. Not necessarily it would look like this, but that we would need something to put it on. So let's get it out of the package, give it a sniff, and cut ourselves a slice of lovely, hopefully lovely lemon cream panettone. What's in this? I mean, lemon and cream, presumably. Wheat flour, pasteurized lemon filling, glucose syrup. Oh, that's always nice. Skim milk powder, pectin, candied lemon peels, more skim milk powder. Contains wheat, milk, and eggs. May contain almonds, hazelnuts, walnuts, cashews, pecan nuts, Brazil nuts, pistachio nuts, macadamia nuts, and soy. Store in a cool, dry place. This is California. We don't have cool places. Dry we've got. Cool, not so much. All right, let's get this out of here. Well, it smells nice. It's not overpoweringly lemon scented, but it's got a good smell to it. It does mostly smell of normal, like that normal Panettone smell, the kind of, it's a unique smell. I've never really figured out the word to call it, and looking at the ingredients doesn't really give me any hint. I mean, I want to say boozy is my first thought, but there's no booze in it. But it's got kind of just that kind of, I don't know, adult smell. Like this is not a cake for children. So I guess like that sense. Let's peel off some of our paper here and get at the Panettone within. There we go, that'll work. And we're gonna cut ourselves a slice. I'm probably not gonna eat like a full 1/9 of it here, but I want us to see, I'm probably also not doing a very good slice as far as like getting it to the center, but I want us to get a good look at the insides. It definitely feels like there's a filling in there because it feels like the knife slides through easier as you get farther in. Get ourselves off a slice here. Got to peel it off the bottom. Get a plate because this is void of intelligence, not void of basic table manners. And yeah, so there we can see our lemon filling. It's kind of looks like it's injected after the fact almost. It's soaked into the cake. You can actually see it better, I think, in here. You see there's like that ribbon. I cut like right through a vein of filling. We have to just try a little bit of that on its own. But yeah, smell-wise, I'm not getting a huge lemony, citrusy smell here. It just kind of smells of normal Panettone, which is fine if you like normal Panettone. And if you don't, I feel like Panettone is a fairly divisive thing. There's a lot of people who don't care for Panettone. And I wonder if that flavor is a big part of it. Let's get ourselves off a nice little bite. So I'm not seeing, okay, no, there it is. So I'm not seeing the candied lemon peel, but there's some right there. There's our lemon peel. It's right at the edge. There's some more there. There's not a ton of it. I would say there's less lemon peel in here than I'm used to seeing of, say, raisins and currants. Let's give it a try. Use the fork. I've got a fork. I'm going to pick it up with my hand. Got some filling in there. Got some lemon peel there. So we should have a good, nice, representative bite here. Filling is nice and creamy. I'll be honest, I thought the lemon would be stronger than it is. It's not that it's not there, it's just the Panettone flavor is still very prevalent, and the citrus lemon flavor, it's not like really tart at all, which is interesting. I mean, it's candied lemon, but texture-wise, it's normal Panettone. If you have Panettone, that's what it feels like. Yeah, the lemon flavor is much subtler than I expected. It's definitely not like that Easter cake we had. That was very much sweeter and much more prevalent in the citrusy flavors. This is like Panettone first, lemony second. It's not an overly sweet lemon, but it's not at all like tart or sour. The consistency of the cream here is kind of something between like something that's like cream based, like a pudding or a custard, and like what you get out of a can to put in like a pie filling. It's somewhere in between that, texture wise. That on its own has the slightest bit of tartness to it. but overall the tartness is kind of overrun by the flavor of the cake itself. The filling is actually quite nice on its own. Again, not as strong as like I would expect from like a canned lemon pie filling, but also a little bit creamier than that, but not overly sweet either. It's interesting. This would go nicely, I think, with I don't know, a cup of tea, maybe a coffee. I don't know if this will be like our go-to Panettone for the Christmas season this year, because one, I also don't know if it'll be available again. Normally we do kind of gear more towards like your chocolate hazelnut sort of things, but I like this better than normal Panettone. It's not as lemony as I thought it was going to be, but it is still quite nice. It's got a nice puffy texture. It feels in the mouth like a Panettone normally feels. It doesn't have like raisins in it, which is always a plus. And yes, it's not quite what I was expecting, but it's probably better for it, because I was expecting something to be much more lemony, probably sweeter. And this being much more of a subdued level of both sweetness and lemoniness, lemony flavor, lemon. Because I mean, I feel like citrus is not right, because it's just lemon. It's not like there's not orange and lime and stuff in there. It's just, lemon. The level of lemon is not what I thought it was going to be. And again, it's probably better for it. If you get some of the bites, if you get a bite with like a good amount of cream in it, it actually really balances out the normal Panettone flavor quite well. And if you get like that has no cream and no lemon peel in it, it tastes like maybe just a less strongly flavored Panettone in a good way. Because again, normal Panettone flavor can be very strong and can kind of almost be off-putting, but this is actually even the bite with nothing in it was still quite good. I tried to say pretty and quite at the same time that I said prite. So yeah, that is the De Milan Panettone Lemon Cream. Picked it up at Costco. You may have other things available near you. I'm guessing based on that being a brand, they must have other stuff that they make as well. Keep an eye out for it. If you see it, we'll give those a try as well. But yeah, this is our first Panettone of the year. And we've certainly done worse in the past. So it would definitely go well with a nice cup of coffee. But I'll wrap this video up. I hope you found it all interesting or entertaining. Have you tried the De Milan Panettone Lemon Cream? Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Have you tried other things by De Milan? Let me know about them, what they are, where I can find them, and maybe we'll revisit that brand. But I hope you found this video at all interesting or entertaining. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.